That last service call didn't fail by accident. It was built that way. And it's not just one. There are 3 hidden systems behind almost every frustrating service experience you've ever had. Last week, I showed you one system, one process designed to see if you'd quit first. Today, I'm showing you 3 because the refund filter wasn't a one-off. It's part of something bigger. And once you see the full architecture, you'll stop wondering why service keeps feeling the same way everywhere you go. Same exhaustion, same runaround, same result. Different company, different industry, different rep. Only same design. There are 3 systems running underneath almost every frustrating service experience you've ever had. Delay, deflection, control. And by the end of this video, you'll be able to name exactly which one is being used on you in real time. System 1, the delay system. This first system never says no. It just says nothing. Your flight gets canceled. Not your fault. You need to be rebooked. You call. Due to higher than normal call volume. 45 minutes. Someone answers. They transfer you. You explain it again. Another department. You explain it again. Your case is under review. No timeline, no name, no resolution. Just waiting. Or your insurance claim pending. Your refund processing. Your complaint escalated. 3 weeks later, nothing. Here's the thing about silence. Immediate denial creates resistance. Delayed exhaustion creates surrender. The longer the chase, the more likely you land on, you know what? Forget it. And that exact thought, may have been the goal the entire time. Every complaint you drop is a cost they never absorb. Every refund you stop chasing is money they keep. Every follow-up you don't make is a problem they never have to solve. The system didn't fail you, it filtered you. Delay is not always insufficient. Sometimes a delay is a strategy. Here's what to do. When you hear, we're reviewing it, don't wait. Ask, what is the exact timeline? Who owns this case? When should I expect the next update? Write it all down. Follow up on the date they gave you. Vague waiting protects the system. Specific accountability creates pressure. System 2, the deflection system. The second system is harder to catch because it sounds like help. Your hotel room is wrong. Your bill has a charge that shouldn't be there. Your order arrived damaged. You raise it and you get, I completely understand your frustration. I do sincerely apologize. Thank you so much for your patience. Something in you relaxes slightly because it sounded right. Until you realize nothing moved. Your problem is sitting exactly where you left it. That's deflection. It doesn't solve, it sedates. They address your emotional state, not your outcome. And once your emotional state is managed, the interaction can close. The apology wasn't for you. It was to end the conversation. Think about the bank fraud charge. Let me look into that for you. The subscription you never approved. We value your feedback. The manager complaint, I completely understand. You leave feeling heard, but nothing changed. Deflection is emotional de-escalation disguised as service. They addressed your feelings, not your outcome. Here's what to do. When you hear, I understand your frustration, redirect immediately. Thank you. What specific action is being taken right now? Not eventually, not pending review, right now. Empathy without movement isn't service. It's sedation with a smile. System 3, the control system. This one is the most personal because this is the system that makes you feel like you're the problem. You've been patient. You've explained it clearly. You've followed every step. Still nothing. So your tone shifts. Not abusive, not irrational, just firmer. And suddenly, please calm down. That's our policy. There's nothing I can do. If you continue, I'll have to end this call. Notice what happened. The original problem, almost gone. Now you're the issue. The broken order became your tone. The unfair charge became your attitude. The unresolved mistake became your reaction. Control systems don't solve, they contain. They shift the conversation from why did this happen to how are you behaving? And the moment that shift happens, you're no longer a customer with a legitimate problem. You're a difficult person who needs to be managed. Control protects systems by making self-advocacy feel like misconduct. Here's what to do. When policy is used as a wall, don't argue the policy, go around it. Say, I understand that may be the policy, but what options do exist within your authority? Policy is often presented as final, when it's actually just frontline limitation. There's usually a next step. They just weren't planning to offer it. Let's talk about why trust collapses. This isn't about one bad hotel, one bad airline, one bad rep. It's the accumulation. Repeated exposure to delay, deflection, and control teaches the same lesson every time. Expect less, document everything, bring backup, lower trust. Eventually, you stop expecting anything. You photograph the hotel room before you unpack. You screenshot every confirmation before you hang up. You double check the bill before you walk out. Not because you're paranoid, because adaptation became safer than expectation. Read that again. Adaptation became safer than expectation. That's what these systems produce at scale. Not just frustrated customers who quietly decide, this brand will exhaust me before it helps me. And once that belief forms, it doesn't leave quietly, it just leaves. Let's talk about the business side. To every operator watching, every transfer loop, every scripted apology, every policy wall may protect short-term efficiency, but it teaches customers one thing: don't bother. And customers who stop bothering rarely complain loudly. They disengage silently. They leave. They don't come back. And they tell everyone they know. Trust erosion doesn't announce itself. It compounds. Service isn't broken by accident. Too often, it's shaped by systems that chose efficiency over empathy, liability over ownership, and control over resolution. But here's what those systems didn't count on: people who can name them. Because the moment you name the delay, it loses its grip. The moment you redirect the deflection, the conversation shifts. The moment you refuse to become the problem, the control system has nowhere to go. You weren't confused. You weren't overreacting. You were navigating design. And now you know exactly what's actually happening. That's the human factor.